Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hi.
Hey, William.
What a magnificent home you have there. Is it Prey or Pradeep?
It's a Praveen, but Prav is fine. P-R-A-V, Prav.
Oh, P-R-A-V.
Yeah, Prav. That's my nickname.
Praveen. What a lovely name. What part of India is your background?
I'm Telugu, so I'm from Andhra Pradesh, South India.
Ah.
Yeah, have you been?
No. I've been to New Delhi, which is center, right? But in the center.
North, but yeah, I used to live there. Yeah, I used to work
there.
Did
you?
Yeah.
Extraordinary city, but it's really hot and humid where you lived. Did you come here first generation, or were your parents?
Yeah, I came when I was a toddler. So.
And where are you calling from now?
We're in South Florida, near Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, Miami.
So the hot humidity is familiar to you.
Yeah, it's good for your skin.
Well, that's a wonderful home you got there, filled with all kinds of artworks, huh?
Yeah, actually, we did the. I'm the host for one of the hosts for the Miami Science Fiction Film Festival.
Are you?
We turn this into like a bridge of the Enterprise, and when we do
for goodness sake,
when we instead of just a green screen, we actually have cardboard cutouts of Spock. We even did we did a really cool like AR/VR Spock dance party with you and Spock dancing on the Enterprise. We actually did that in LA.
I'm glad you had us dancing, because other people have us doing other things. What is the staircase? Where does the staircase lead to?
That's a bedroom up there.
How many bedrooms you got there?
It's six bedrooms.
It's a big house.
Yeah, it's been a long journey to get here. But I wanted to ask you, we did an event for this film festival just a couple days ago about your new blockchain interest.
Yes.
And so I was interested in asking you about how you got involved in Wax blockchain.
Say that. You're interested in asking me what?
About how you got involved in Wax blockchain.
Right.
Basically, one of the things is particularly everyone is asking about. You used to talk about your life stream or the stars. You become dust after you pass type thing. Is this a way for you to save your life or save your consciousness afterwards, like in the whole Star Trek realm?
You think blockchain will do that?
I'm asking you. I don't know. It's
It's as reasonable an explanation as any. Yeah. we all become block. Well, if you take the both the continuity and the ephemeralness of blockchain, I mean, it exists and it doesn't exist. It could resemble what happens to our life force afterwards. What religion were you born into, and what do you practice now?
So I practice Hinduism, and as well as I do a lot of transcendental meditation. So I'm actually the one of the admins for the Transcendental Meditation Facebook group, and I used to live in an ashram for them as well. Yeah.
Did you really? You'd be fascinating to talk to. So there is a question that we all should ask about reality. What is, in essence, the reality? And each person has their own reality, and then there's something else, I guess, which Hinduism and Buddhism apply themselves more to than any other. I'm fascinated by that, and I'm fascinated by transcendental meditation. In an incidental way, I try to meditate, but not like you are, not with that enormity. I would think that's a great way to think about life.
Yeah, it's a good point. One of the things that people who do meditation or yoga, sometimes they get led into blockchain because of some of the concepts. So, for example, Dennis Kucinich, I was talking to him actually at his wife's film premiere in Pasadena, and he was talking about how, money is a measure of quantum energy, right? So basically, you want to open up your chakras, so to speak. You can use the word chakras, but I'm putting words in the mouth, but open up your energy centers to the flow of energy, flow of the universe, and that's what money is. So, it seems like in a way, like blockchain might be able to track that quanta.
Well, you mean the e-currency is like the way a dollar bill isn't that way, is it?
Yeah, a dollar bill, I mean, in theory, maybe early on when perhaps money was invented, where your beads meant how important you did things for your
Yeah.
tribe. But now, I don't know. But really, it's like,
I was in Tibet,
oh, wow.
and
Cool.
and they measure their wealth by the wood that they have to burn. The fire in their one room homes, uh, the fire is everything. They cook and are heated by and illuminated by fire, and everything in the mountains is desolate. They've many centuries ago cut down the wood. So finding a stick that they can burn is wealth, because what's happening, as I'm sure you know, that the Ganges starts in the Himalayas, and now that they don't have the forests that bound the earth to the mountains, that's sweeping down the Ganges and all the other rivers, and flooding the deltas with silt and silting everything up. So I mean, there's a great deal of going on.
Yeah,
Up there.
it's really, and then I think your experience with your history of being a Renaissance man, I think you'd be the perfect person to comment to that. But have you been to Dharamshala, where the Dalai Lama actually lives, or in India, or?
No, I haven't, but I was at Rinpoche. You know the name? The
Rishikesh. I haven't been to Rinpoche. Yeah.
Yeah, the temple near Mount Everest.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
I was there for a week, and trying to, we don't have much time, but I'll tell you this story briefly. So it's at the confluence of many of the mountains that are considered holy, and a place for spiritual awakening, which is why this 1,000-year-old temple was built there. And so I slept outside in my sleeping bag, wanting to have enlightenment. I thought this was where enlightenment takes place, and I'm waiting for the spirits to come, and they never came. And now I'm packing up to come back to the States, and I suddenly realized that enlightenment doesn't have to be at the confluence of all those mountains. Enlightenment can come like right now. You don't need anything else but a grain of sand to ponder and to receive enlightenment. And that was enlightenment. So I had enlightenment.
Yeah, I believe it. You can see it in you, the way you, everything about you. But I think even Arnold Schwarzenegger, after his TM experience, he said something similar. Even he experiences some sort of enlightenment after TM and going back to the gym. He didn't have to go to the cave, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Heavy. A pleasure to have talked to you.
You as well. Yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Take care. Bye-bye.